Hey,
Ronaldinho?
how you doing?
Yo guys, you seen this?
You know,
Hang on, no way.
whether you're obsessed with it or you can't stand the goddamn sight of it, the UK Baller League is working. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this announcement like 5 months ago, I was excited.
Joga bonito.
But not because of John Terry, who I haven't heard of since 2018, and not even because of Angry Ginge, who's actually pretty funny,
Thank you very much. Cheers.
and not even because of knowledge, strength, and integrity. But I was truly excited because it was something new. I mean, don't get me wrong, 90-minute football is great, and it will always be great. But the Baller League is like a combination of the classic football that we love and the street football that we also love. And don't get me wrong, while I did say that 90-minute football is loved, it can be a bit repetitive. And especially in the Premier League, we see managers cooking up these systematic strategies that work, but kind of leave players without a personality. So the UK Baller League kind of felt like an escape from that. A way to watch footballers be footballers and actually have a persona. So this could actually be
A new era of football.
But first, let's just dissect this a bit. The UK Baller League isn't a new concept at all. Well, kind of. In 2022, Gerard Piqué, an ex-Barcelona player, founded the Kings League, which was essentially a 7-a-side football competition, but with a twist. There were wild cards, fan involvement, players were mic'd up, and the matches were live streamed. In a way, it wasn't really just football, it felt like you were watching the WWE. And by the way, this wasn't just a fun little experiment. Last month, there was a Kings League Nations World Cup tournament, and it brought in over 100 million viewers. That's about the same amount of people who watch the Super Bowl every year. It's got mainstream broadcasters like DAZN, Sky Sports, Disney Plus, and ESPN all backing it. It's a serious business. And the Kings League definitely left a mark on the footballing world. I mean, UK-based content creators, influencers, and retired pros saw this as an opportunity. And not just to play some fun football, but to actually make some good cash. So that vision became the UK Baller League, a fast-paced 6-a-side competition played in an indoor arena. And of course, it has so many twists. Like in the last 3 minutes, goalkeepers use their hands, it's a 3v3 format, and long-range shots count as double. Also, if a penalty is awarded, it's a 1v1 instead of a classic penalty. It's basically MLS style. Now, what really makes the UK Baller League work, and by work I mean pulling millions of views on a daily basis, is this. You know, it's not just about the football, it's about the moments, like clippable, retweetable, memeable moments. You know, in traditional football, in La Liga, Premier League, and the World Cup, players and media are separate. But in the UK Baller League, players are the media. And honestly, it helps when you've entertainers on and off the pitch, like PK Humble, like Micah Richards, he's always doing something funny, and if he isn't, he's laughing about it. And IShowSpeed, who's just, I guess, IShowSpeed. And this doesn't just happen by accident, it's made by design. And players are mic'd up, there's live interviews and talk shows after and before the games, and when you have people like Chunks hosting it, it's obviously gonna be fun. And the format of the game also helps make this happen, like when you have wildcard rules and 3v3 formats and goalkeepers not being able to use their hands, it's basically like engineered chaos. Like for example, in MVPs United versus M7 FC, in the last 10 minutes, 3 goals are scored to make a comeback, and there was a controversial referee decision in just 10 minutes. I mean, this short and quick aspect of the game is literally perfect for short form content, which is literally everything nowadays. Like if you put a kid in front of a phone, you can literally watch him make anything as long as it fits into YouTube Short or Instagram Reel. And honestly, the UK Baller League isn't just a vessel for entertainment. It's reigniting football dreams for players who barely got a chance in the big leagues. Like meet Josh Harrop. At 29, he made his first appearance in Manchester United and scored on his debut. But that was his only appearance for the club ever. Since then, he spent a lot of time off the pitch because of injuries. And just last season, he left Northampton, becoming a free agent. But then he signed for FC RTW in the UK Baller League. And now every Monday he's got a game, something to train for, you know, a purpose. And Josh is just one of many. There are so many ex-academy, ex-Premier League, and just ex-professionals who have found a new rhythm at the UK Baller League. It's literally working for everyone. So whether you see it as a football revolution or just reality TV, the UK Baller League is definitely doing something right. You know, it's fast, it's chaotic, and it's got people talking. Millions are tuning in weekly, sharing clips, and just enjoying it. You know, sure, it's not traditional football, but that's exactly the point. You know, so many people in the younger generations are just losing interest in football because it's too long, too boring, etc. But the UK Baller League brings that attention back to football. It's combining showbiz and sport into one giant spectacle.